Hey, I'm Dr. LaJoyce Brookshire, and I am known as the Good Doctor. I'm a 49-year-old naturopath residing in the beautiful Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania, and I am also Gus's wife, Brooke's mommy, and I am the Good Doctor because I'm the doctor who uses no medicine. I love Pilates. You've caught me in the middle of my workout, and I have been doing Pilates for a while because it strengthens your core. Pilates is also very challenging, but I love a challenge. That makes me the ultimate survivor for this show. Hey, I have survived, first of all, this application process, living with 6 brothers, and being married to a man with AIDS, in addition to working in the cutthroat record and radio business. As a naturopathic minister, I believe wholeheartedly that the power that made the body heals the body. That is why I blend hand-blended herbs, because the stuff from God's good art garden, the stuff that God made for us, it is the best for us. And I know firsthand because I had to use these things when I was confronted with the greatest challenge of my life of being married to a man who knew that he had AIDS and didn't tell me. Oh boy, and I am victoriously negative. Hallelujah. Only grace of God could have saved me from that. And with these hand-blended herbs, they help to keep people well, and I blend them every day for people who come to me who are sick and ailing. As a naturopathic doctor, there are a couple of things that I've learned about human nature, and 2 things in particular. The first thing is, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. The second thing is that when people are faced with a life or death situation, they don't want to change unless they are faced with that dire situation to choose. I would have to say that my friends would categorize me as a health nut, as a sleepyhead, and as a strategist. I would have to say I'm all of those things. But above all else, what I bring to the island with me is a sense of decency and morality to the game. Before I was a naturopath, I worked at Arista Records for many years, where I worked with Miss Aretha, Puffy, Diddy, Daddy, Whitney Houston, Tony Braxton, and the Notorious B.I.G. until his death. And then after I left Arista, I wrote a few books. The first one was Soul Food, based on the smash hit movie, then Web of Deception, The Last Listening Party, which is a pictorial with photographer Elijah Muhammad about my life with Biggie, and then Ask the Good Doctor, which is my first health, but my greatest testament is my personal memoir, Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love, about the situation of living with a husband with full-blown AIDS. Tell you, well, my personal kryptonite is faith, along with high praise and worship. And that's what I bring to the game. My personal mantra is, wherever you go, whatever you do, and whomever you do it with, only when God gives it to you is it worth having.